Is called Lake Erie's green monster, the giant algae bloom that forms on the lake in the summer. At times, it has been big enough to threaten drinking water, fishing, and tourism. Mark Namick has details of an effort released today to reduce blooms.
11 million people rely on Lake Erie for drinking water. Ohio's shoreline drives 30% of the state's tourism business. The economic impact reaching Michigan and Ontario.
Michigan's Lake Erie watershed wildlife recreation creates over 55,000 jobs and adds more than $2.4 billion to the regional economy.
A 2012 algae bloom cost Toledo $71 million in economic losses, according to a report released today by the Great Lakes Business Network. The most famous green monster appeared in 2014 when a toxic bloom in western Lake Erie led to a do not drink advisory for 3 days, affecting more than 400,000 people in the Toledo area. It got the attention of leaders in Ohio, Michigan, and Ontario, who agreed to new priorities to help reduce fertilizer runoff by 40% by 2025, a threshold believed to prevent future large outbreaks. But the states are falling short.
The reality is that we're not on track to meet the 40% reduction goals set by the governors and premiers, and we need our voices to be heard.
Daryl McMillan of Peely Island Winery in Ontario and other network members are recommending that lawmakers recommit to efforts agreed to after the 2014 algae bloom. That includes educating farmers, setting up metrics, and holding them accountable for excess runoff. Some in the farming industry have pushed back, arguing monitoring and alternative fertilizing techniques are far too costly and unnecessary. The coalition says it recognizes their concerns, but needs to get them on board.
We want to support farmers to implement best practices in agricultural management, such as the field-to-stream monitoring, so that we can connect the dots between what's happening in the field to what's happening in our water.
Experts are predicting a smaller than normal algae bloom this year, at least compared to the 2014 green monster. That's because lighter than normal spring rains didn't create as much runoff. Now, the federal agency that monitors algae blooms is putting out its official prediction tomorrow. It's expected to be about middle of the range. Reporting from Cleveland, I'm Mark Namick, 3 News.